Hey, good morning. It's Matt from realityredefined.com. Just taking a walk here. It's a beautiful Monday morning, and figured I'd take a nice little stroll or a little walk just because it was nice sunny day. Just outside here of my hometown, my new hometown, I guess, of Rockland, Ontario, Canada. So it's just outside of Ottawa, and I just wanted to record this because I wanted to capture what I was thinking right now, and I was just thinking about, how we want to make or have a different outcome. A lot of times we continue to live, our lives, and uh, we try to, but we're thinking out about a different outcome, right? So, and that's probably why you're here. You probably, uh, found the program about affiliate marketing or building an online business, and you're thinking about a different outcome, right? You're different. You want to change your life. You want to change the way you live, the way that you make an income, so that you can have a different lifestyle, or it can help you support yourself financially. And I get all that because I did the exact same thing, and went through the same process, trying to think about what kind of outcome that I want out of my life, because I wanted to have a different lifestyle. I wanted to have a different outcome than the one that I was going through, which was working in the corporate world and just working up the corporate ladder, which didn't bring me any sort of satisfaction or any sort of fulfillment. So I wanted to record this because when we want different outcomes out of life, we have to make different choices, and we also have to make changes in our lives, because when we want a different outcome, we can't continue to do the same thing, because if we continue to do the same thing, we'll just have the same results, right? We can't continue to do the same thing and expect different results. So you gotta make a lot of changes, and sometimes that requires a lot of work. It did for me. I mean, for the past, I'd say 2 years almost, I've been working just on my mindset, and just really working on the way I think, because I wanted different outcomes. I always wanted to strive towards something bigger out of life, and however, I was just continuing to think the same way as I was thinking. And obviously, like I said earlier, just expecting different results, but never getting, obviously, because I was always thinking the same way. So when you want different results, you gotta make some changes. You gotta think differently. And one of my suggestions to you is really work on your mindset. Really work on developing that millionaire mindset, and really work on yourself, and really start brushing your mind, brushing off the negativity, and just replacing it with positivity on a regular daily basis. Because that's what I did. I spent a lot of time listening to different podcasts. I was listening to motivational podcasts, while I was in the car, rather than spending time listening to the radio or listening to music, things like that. I just replaced my whole audio listening to motivational podcasts, just to really change my mindset and really change the way I think. The other thing too is I started reading more books, so I started to read a variety of different books about business, books about life and inspiration, things like Robert Kiyosaki, a book called Rich Dad Poor Dad. That was an awesome book that really changed my perspective on business, and on how you can generate passive income so that you don't have to trade your time for money. I read things like Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. That was very inspirational, because this guy went through concentration camp back in World War II, and just talking about how he used his power of choice, like just choosing to choosing a different outcome, or choosing his own attitude on the situations that he was put in, right? So that was very inspiring. I read 4 Hour Work Week as well too. Like, that was another book that I learned about how people are building online businesses that are running basically 24/7 on their own with very minimal impact on themselves, like really input in it other than to maintain it and to go back in and making sure that everything is running smoothly, and have anything that's been not working well, whatever, fix those problems and then get everything back on track, kind of thing, right? So like that was very eye-opening, because I just had no idea how easy it was to start an online business and start generating income online. But that's what I wanted to say, is that just if you want to have a different outcome out of life, you got to make different choices, and you got to spend some time working on yourself and making some changes, because with the if you continue with the same mindset and the way that you've done so far, and that where it took you so far, and you're expecting different results out of life, then you're not going to get that. You gotta change that. You gotta really work on your mindset and really make some changes that way. Make different choices. Spend some time, like I said, listening to podcasts, reading books. Spend some time as well too, like on YouTube, rather than wasting time watching various different videos, whatever, funny videos. And I get that those are entertaining sometimes, but try as much possible, like switch that and listen to TED Talks, listen to other motivational speakers. You can have like Tony Robbins, Bob Proctor is another good one. Look up their videos and check that out and listen to those, and really just get yourself in a positive state of mind, and really focus on, like I said, brushing that negativity and replacing it with positivity mindsets and things to really think about, because it really made a difference for me. I changed my whole perspective. I changed my whole way of thinking just by doing that, and it's lining me up, and it just really got my mind open to really a whole bunch of other opportunities. It just really allowed me to think bigger, and gave me permission as well to think bigger and to act on those actions, and really take that action, take that first step, and really going towards the life that I want, and the outcome of the life that I want as well too, and consistently on a daily basis continue to grow, continue to make changes, and to continue to become a better person, both in my own mindset and also as a better person to be surrounded with as well. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. Really, like I said, focused on making those improvements every day, and that'll really get you into a positive mindset. So thanks for checking in, and we'll catch you next time. Cheers.